Press play.
Replay. Replay. Replay.
You're watching Play Replay with Async. Today I want to talk about a couple of things. Disney and its basic downfall, and Godzilla, of all these things. I mean, Godzilla is obviously a popular movie right now. Godzilla -1, by the way. I know there's a trailer for Godzilla, King Kong, whatever that new one is, where they're together and Godzilla's got a magic power glove on. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the actual Godzilla -1, the Japanese film that's doing really well in the US. So that movie, it's $15 million that they spent to make this movie. And I don't even know how I don't understand. They've spent $15 million and the movie looks 100 times better than any Marvel movie right now. And I just don't know what are they doing with the budgets at Disney. But before I get into all that, I'm just going to say right up front, if you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button and like the videos, and comments would be good too. I'd like to hear what you guys think of the videos and all that stuff as well. That's very important for my channel to grow and all that stuff. But that being said, let's get back to the topic at hand. So basically I'm looking at Forbes here, and it says Japanese movies breathe life into slow US box office as Godzilla -1 breaks records. A Japanese movie with subtitles in the US breaks records. Now, by the way, keep in mind that this movie is in a lot less theaters than like the Marvels per se. So this movie is it's actually getting more theaters showings because of the fact that it's doing so well, and it's going to make money. That's for sure. Because, well, I think it already has made money. It's surpassed 15 million already. So that pretty much covers that. But the movie is just it's a story for everybody. You know, it's a story for guys, it's a story for girls, and it doesn't have the woke element or whatever the political agendas that they put in these movies, or, you know, social justice or whatever. It just has guys acting like guys and women acting like women, like, you know, in Japan. And of course they didn't have to put any black people in and stuff because it's Japan. You know, it's totally fine if the movie is totally filled with nothing but Japanese people in Japan. But if you film this movie in America, we have to put in every race, color, sexuality, agendas of every kind in the movie, and you're racist if you don't do that. So that means, I guess, Japan is pretty racist then, right? Because they only got one race in the whole movie, right? Oh, that's right. It's a double standard. That standard only applies to Americans, not any other countries around the world, you know. So, okay. Anyway, so moving on to the next one, like ABC News or whatever. Rave reviews and box office records, how Godzilla -1 took the U.S. by storm. Well, that's pretty good. That's a good headline, you know. I mean, this movie, it's amazing how this movie, like I said, $15 million, and it's really beating the Marvels, which is a movie that recently came out that, you know, everybody said you're a sexist pig if you don't go to see it. Of course, mostly men were the ones that actually gave it the money. Apparently that Barbie crowd did not actually go to see the female-led Marvels movie with 3 females in the lead. And of course, you're racist if you didn't like it as well, because there's a black girl and there's a Muslim girl in it, which is actually, I like her a lot. She seems to be the most likable person in the movie. But anyway, so yeah, that movie bombs, the biggest bomb in Marvel history. So that's pretty amazing. That everyone said it's going to do so well. You know, all these people are saying that you got to give it a chance. Well, apparently the people who said that didn't give it a chance, because if it would have done well, right? If all these people that were talking great about it probably paid shills, would have gone to see it, it would have probably made money. But no, they probably got free tickets to give it a good review, and then they went on their way after they said it's a good movie, and they didn't pay to see it. I'm just guessing. I don't know. That might not be the case, but who knows? So, moving on. Godzilla Minus One beats Brie Larson, The Marvels, with 18% less budget, proves MCU is no longer the benchmark. So, yeah, that's true. Because I didn't go see The Marvels, so I'll say that right up front. I've heard from every single person on the internet about this movie, the spoilers, whatever, everything that's in it. And the thing is, the movie looks like crap. It's estimated 200 and something million, but also after marketing and promotions and also reshoots that were insanely reshot in this movie. They had to reshoot a lot of this movie. After all that, it's not making money. And Marvel hasn't made a lot of money recently. I mean, Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse, or whatever that's called, that made money. Thor Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder didn't make any money. It lost money. I'm trying to think. All the other movies outside of, like I said, Doctor Strange 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and Avatar, those are the movies that made money for Marvel, or for Disney, I should say, and Marvel, considering the Marvel movies, in this last year, basically. That's not a lot of movies to make money. Everything else was losing money. Now, some of them might have just made a little bit of money, but not much. In fact, I think Guardians of the Galaxy 3 didn't make a whole lot of extra money, but they broke enough to where they actually made a profit on the movie. And that's because word of mouth, basically. But yeah, so the Marvels is just not doing well, and it's basically just about out of theaters. I'm sure it'll be on Disney Plus in no time. It's basically going to be like The Flash, it just was in and out, and it's like no one wanted to see it. It's done. So, yeah. But I mean, all that is happening alongside the fact that what's his face? Bob Iger, the head of Disney, is talking about how, he blamed it on COVID. They blame all these little things on, not enough people watching over the movies, these executive people. Like, that's what we need. We need more executives on the site to make the movie better. Okay, what about creative people that actually like the project? How about those people? Do we want those? No, I guess not. But anyway, he says that we're going to try to kind of turn this and kind of make better quality products and less movies, but better quality products, basically. And then, of course, Elon Musk pours gasoline on this thing and just lights it on fire. And he basically tells Bob Iger and Disney to not even put ads on X or whatever, or Twitter. And basically tells them to F off. Well, I shouldn't say basically. He does say F off. And he says, "Hi, Bob." And he's talking about Bob Iger. So that's pretty funny. I got to say, that's probably broke the internet for a lot of people that love Disney. But it's true. These people are bullying people, saying, we don't want to, Disney thanked a concentration camp in China. They're so righteous. And also they took Finn, the guy that plays Finn, I can't remember his name. Anyway, in the Star Wars movies, they took him off the poster when they put it in China. Why? Because he's black? Apparently the Chinese people don't want to see a black guy on there? That's strange. So Disney is not this morally, great company. It's just a bunch of people, and they just do whatever they think that they're going to make the most money with. If it's good or bad, they don't care. They just want to look good while doing evil, as Elon Musk said. So yeah, I just think that's hilarious that Elon Musk basically told them to F off, and that's just the way to go. I don't agree with Elon Musk on everything, but I thought that was a fair, that's about right. That's kind of how I'm feeling when I see Disney nowadays. I'm just like, you know what? Just get out of our, just leave everything alone. Everything you touch is ruined. Star Wars is ruined. Marvel is ruined. It's just, everything is just ruined. They're losing billions of dollars. And of course, the whole point, the thing that's going on though, is they're losing all this money, and it's because they're trying to push an agenda, and that's what they're trying to talk about to their. Basically, they gave this little investor thing, and they basically said that the message basically is more important than making money. And I'm misquoting it. I'll put the actual thing on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But that's basically what they're telling their investors. And so now their investors are like, okay, so making money is not the most important thing here with these movies. No, they have to push
the message.
That's the most important thing. Social justice is more important than making money. So when the company goes bankrupt and they're basically not able to make movies anymore because they have no more money, because no one goes to see these things, it's going to be because of woke. It's not really. I hate the word woke because people roll their eyes. Everybody, that word is just beat to death. But basically, social justice. These people that act like they're good while doing evil. And I'm going to keep using that because Elon Musk said that, and that was actually a logical statement. Because they're acting like they're doing good while they're doing evil. Because they don't really care about your race, gender, sex. They're just using you as a way to basically say, look at us, look how good we are. We care about the people. No, they're just using you. And they just put a flag in their bio or whatever every month or whatever, just to act like, oh, we're with you, you know. But they're not. They're just looking for money, or they're trying to use you to look good amongst the people, and they're not actually caring like they say they are. So it's just the way it is. I don't know. It's just so stupid how these people are. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. And I mean. So I just had to do this video because I think it's kind of funny that, you know, the Marvels just totally flopped, and I knew it was going to happen. But, you know, I've seen people online, if you say anything, they're just like, oh, that's not true. It's going to be a good movie. Well, then go to see it, because apparently nobody went to see it because it made no money. That's the way this works. If the movie makes no money, it does bad, right? So if everyone's talking great and saying, beating you down online, if you say it's not going to do well, because you're probably right, then, I mean, come on, it's not doing well because no one went to see it. So if you said that I mean, obviously, yeah, most people haven't seen it, right? So anyway, I don't want to really talk too long about this. I just wanted to kind of talk about that and just kind of do the comparison to Godzilla, because I think that's funny that Godzilla is literally coming and destroying Disney World, basically. So tell me what you think about this stuff in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.